On your volley, the first thing you want to resolve is your grip again. Most pros want you to have one grip. That way you never have the wrong grip. When David comes in, he will show you that's all he does. I still use both traditional Eastern grips on both sides. If you're going to change grips, the key trick becomes to use your non-hitting hand as your grip changer. As you go out, you change your grip. As you come back in, you change your grip. The second thing you want to resolve is your start point. Ideally, we like to see you start with your racket way out in front of you like Tim Henman does. Some pros pull back a little bit. When David comes in again, he does pull back a tiny bit. But you don't want to have a full swing here. You want to make sure, again, you're attacking the ball. You want to make sure, again, you are staying on a calm rhythm. And then have a clear finish zone. Either punch the shot out or make that quarter circle finish. Backhand, same thing. Get your grip. Get your breakout in front of you. Get your step in and attack. Try and punch it out or make your quarter circle finish. And that's your base shot. Now, there's two other shots that we're going to show you when we're showing you volleys right now. One we call the pull-up ground stroke. In our clinics, we call this a Sampras shot because he does this more than any other player ever lived because he gets the most practice at this. When he's coming to net off his serve or an approach shot, often the ball lands in front of him, and instead of diving down and trying to hit a tough, low volley, he recognizes this shot is a little weaker, and he pulls up, lets the ball bounce, and hits a full power drive. You can hit that as a quick slice or a full power shot. This is not a volley. It's a bounce, pull-up ground stroke. The second shot we're going to add here we call blitzing. When the ball is floated in the air, what you want to do is come in and grab the ball before it bounces. You want to take a full stroke and whack the ball. Now on TV they blow this all the time. This is not a volley. If you make the box, you should hit your volley form. If you're outside the box, hitting a ground stroke on a fly is that exactly. It's a ground stroke on a fly. It's not a volley. Venus Williams and Agassi both like to take full swings here and they go about 50-50. If the ball is weaker, and we're going to show you as time goes on how to run through your volleys, you move your feet to the ball and get in more. Now, one of the key things on volleys is making sure you keep your racket and your hand up over the net the whole time. So the ball is low, you get down and bring it back up again. But it's a straight geometry. If you ever drop down, you've got big troubles. You like to learn to have a little bit of slide in your shot. Some people have a little bit of chop on the ball but then come out. And so it's a good trick to learn is, I'm going to show you this, Matt will show you right-handed, you come up to the cable and you drive across the cable. The cable is in the way, you cannot go down. Backhand, same thing. You come in here, you hit the cable, you can't go down because the dumb cable's in the way. So you want to get used to keeping your head high and your hand high on drive on your volleys. Now we're going to have our staff come in and show you these shots. David is going to come in and show you a one-handed and left-handed volley on both sides. Here's his forehand, and here's his backhand. Like it's nice and high, perfect little slide form. Matt is going to show you a one-handed, right-handed forehand and backhand. And here's Matt's backhand. And Daisy's going to come in and show you a two-handed backhand. One of the most nonsensical arguments a lot of pros want you to do, only one-handed volley. You have to do what is strongest for you. When you use two hands, you obviously have a little less range, but you're more concerned with the balls to you than the balls that are miles away from you. So here's Daisy's two-handed backhand volley, right-handed. Roland's going to come in and show you a two-handed volley, left-handed. Out in front again, nice shot. And Darlin's going to come in now and show us a two-handed release, which is your last choice. So none of these techniques are wrong. It's just a matter of what works best for you. Matt is going to come in now and show us the pull-up ground stroke. Again, this is not a volley. He recognizes a short shot, pulls back, and then hits a power ground stroke. Roland is now going to come in and show us the blitz. This is not a volley. It's a ground stroke on a fly. He recognizes a short ball. He's behind the service line and crushes it off with a full stroke.